This video is sponsored by Audible. Thanks, guys. Do you want to see something you don't see every day? I was flying along, I hopped in, I'm just at Aquatown, and look at what I found. What the heck? Now, I don't know if this is intentional or not, but I'm thinking there's a wandering trader that somehow has spawned... Oh, yeah, there he is. What are you doing? The chances of this are astronomical. They've spawned, and the llama is dang. I thought it was a superhero. Look how majestic. Oh, look at this. This is a new superhero.
I'm here to save Aquatown. Yay. I'm not the villager that they wanted, but I'm the one that they need.
Anyway, you've distracted me for long enough. I hope that they just stay there because this is hilarious. So anyway, the reason that I've come here is because it is time to work and finish the HCBBS. Now, the entrance is over here, and Impulse has been very busy making the beginning. So, if I take my music disc, I hop in the minecart, this should, in theory, work. If I just play the music disc, it should launch me. There we go. Oh, brilliant. That is so slick. The redstone on that is brilliant. So, now that we're here, it is time to start working on the HCBBS. As you can see, we've got the track and it needs to be properly finished. Now, I've been considering how to go about this and what themes to add, and there were a bunch of really great suggestions. So, I mean, this is not a small task. This is going to take an awful lot of time. Now, as we know, we got Impulse involved last episode, and he has decorated his own section of the track, which I don't really want to ruin, but it looks like he's gone for just pure color instead of any kind of, like, you know, theming. And then, yeah, he's even included some shulker boxes, which I didn't expect him to do. That's amazing. So maybe we'll check that out when we've got our sections done. But I want to add some secret rooms. I want to add different ways you could go. So basically, when you're traveling along on the minecart, you can press buttons to change your direction, and it gives a lot more variety to this shopping experience. So, I don't know if we'll be able to get the full thing done in one session. I don't have, 3 whole days to go and do this. So, let's do a couple of sections, and let's begin. I'm not gonna lie, I may have bitten off a bit more than I can chew for this one. So, as you can see, I have made quite a lot of our HCBBS, and there has even been a bit more redstone work done by the fabulous Impulse. Now, we've not done any kind of test run yet, but I have added a couple of secrets. So you can see every time the track changes, that means that there's an alternate route that you can take. So I don't want to spoil where all of the track changes are, but maybe I'll show you the most obvious one, this one here. So if you right click this, it changes the track long enough for you to go down this route here. Now, I haven't got any Easter eggs to put in here, but if you saw in the time-lapse, I actually made a couple of rooms which are a little bit unique. So if you can find the way to change the track at this point, you go down this route. Now, it looks like it's just part of the abandoned supermarket, but no, there's a little bit of an Easter egg, because here is a copy of the original barge. That's a bit of a throwback, and I've even created like a fake shopping district, Mushroom Island from the beginning. I don't know why I put the HEP building there, because chronologically it's so incorrect. The HEP building didn't come in until way after all of this was gone. So I don't know why I chose that, but I don't know, it's kind of iconic. So we got our original barge, and you may have noticed that there are currently no shulker boxes here. There's no point doing the shulker boxes until way at the end. But it connects up to Impulse's section here. and then you go on a ride, and then it comes out of Impulse's section here, and you can see I've been very, very busy, and this is a bit that didn't actually make it in the time-lapse, but check it out. Danger, danger, go back. And then I've added a few little jokes in here. Guess you can't go back. And then you come through this very dangerous-looking segment here, and that is as far as I've got for now because, blimey, I need a break. I need 5 minutes to breathe, 5 minutes to chat because it's been a very, very long project. But the thing that I really want to do is give it a test. After building this, I haven't tested any of it. So I reckon we should give it a little whirl. Now, before we test it, a quick word from today's sponsors. I really appreciate the fact that you guys sit through this, and there's a cameo from my cat. So, quick word from our sponsors. It's no secret that I'm a big fan of Audible. It's an app that lets you listen to any audio title wherever you want. In the past, I've talked about how I've listened to the same 7 audiobooks on repeat non-stop. But over the last 12 months, it's been pretty difficult, and I've spent more time at home than ever before. And it's fair to say I've gone a little bit peculiar.
Aha, Professor Pullypoo.
So I decided to branch out and listen to a wider variety of things. Turns out Audible has more than 7 audiobooks to offer. To stop me going crazy, I listened to some guided meditation, some more sci-fi stories, and even boot camp for the brain. It's fair to say that for me, having that extra voice in the room has done wonders for my mental well-being over the last year. And at the moment, Audible members get access to the Plus catalogue, which is basically an all-you-can-listen service that doesn't use up any of your audiobook tokens, which is great for someone like me who wants to listen to a wider variety of things and try some other audio titles out. My book recommendation this time is The Martian by Andy Weir. It had me gripped from the second I started listening to it, and if you're a fan of space and science, I thoroughly recommend it. It does have a little bit of bad language, but if you like those things, then this is definitely worth a listen. If you feel like you could use that extra voice in the room at the moment, then head on over to audible.com/Grian or text Grian to 500 500. There is a link in the description, and you can start a 30-day free trial of Audible. Thank you for watching this little ad segment, and if you are interested, the link is in the description. Again, that's audible.com/Grian. Now, let's get back into the episode. I've just figured out that you can jump backwards. Like, look at, if you walk backwards and jump, what? I can't quite work out what's happening here. Weird. So, as promised, here is our first test of the HCBBS since building it. So you've seen this intro bit before, so I'll just skip to the end of the tunnel. Alright, here we go. So this is what it feels like. There'll be loads of shulker boxes around to open. Oh goodness, this goes really fast. Oh man. Okay, here's Impulse's section. Hey, what? This is amazing. I can get some stuff. Oh, no, I hit shift. I've lost it. I've lost it. It's gone. Okay, let's try that again. I'm just going to skip to where I messed up. So in this game, the problem is when you are shift clicking through a inventory, you basically will always leave the minecart. So anyone that wants to play this game will have to go into their options and they'll need to change their controls. So I'll do that now. So it says there, I need to press a very strange button in order to dismount, meaning that I'll be able to shift click. That is a problem that we knew about, I just forgot about it. So, let's try this again, and I'm going to skip to where I messed up. Blimey, this thing goes so fast. I don't know if anyone's going to be able to get anything out of this. This is where we got to before. Oh, Impulse is a magician. Look at this. What on earth? What's he done there? Was that intentional? Oh, wow, look at that. Magic. I feel... Oh, and there's shulker boxes there. This goes so quickly. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, we almost made it. I just needed a bit of track. Tell you what, let's just continue because there's only a little bit left. Because you can't go back. And then you go through here. So there's still... As you can hear, the song is still going on. Okay, so that is another minute that I need to create. I need to create another minute's worth of track, which is That's a lot of work. If we're talking 6 hours for this bit and this is only 10 seconds, I'm in trouble. I don't know if there's any other hermits that would be interested in making a small segment of track, but if they are, please get in touch. I could use some help. Right, we're getting pretty HCBBS heavy on this episode, so what I want to do is just take a quick break. We are going to continue it because that's basically the big project that I need to get done, but I need a breather. It's too much at once. Oh, wow, look at the majestic shopping district. Okay, so I saw that there's something going on in... I don't even want to call this Aquatown. Aquatown makes this place seem far too safe and happy. Look at this. This town is essentially the Monster Mash. There's just mobs everywhere. And it's raining. I'll admit, I don't know what's going on with all the pigs. This is new to me. I don't know why some of these pens are pigs and some of them are not. But I did read that there is basically a competition here, and each plot is up for sale in Aquatown. And there's bids on each one. Now, I would actually like some extra land. I actually got this way before Aquatown even existed. But over here, I'm thinking... This place is so dangerous. Over here, I'm thinking this might be a good place. Do you know what? I could just put a bid on most of them and just see what happens. I'll just put 5 diamonds on each of these plots and we'll see if we win any, and I can just keep an eye on it. It ends on the 24th, which is not long away. How funny would it be if I just won all of it? And last one. Done. Bid on each one. Nope. There's more. Do you know what? I really hope that I don't win all of them. I don't have enough time to fill each of these plots. I want to win one, so I'm just spreading out my bets over multiple plots. I only really want one plot, so I don't know what I'll do with the land if I win more than one. Maybe I haven't thought this through. It's worked for me in the past. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, I think I figured it out. So I've just put a bid on each one of these. Now I can only assume that these belong to B-dubs, and there's a clear book with instructions. Check it out. Scar has put this up. Good Times Realty. Lodge lot. What's a Lodge lot? Lodge lot with views. Contact Scar for more info. Scar, instead of making a book easy to read, catches the eye, he's got a pigsty with some signs on it that are so difficult to read. Best land in town. Contact Scar for more info. This is nuts, because I don't think anyone is gonna... Like, I didn't see these. I thought that these, they look lovely. I couldn't even read the signs. I didn't even realize that there were signs. I think point to B-dubs on this one, because I was immediately attracted to the lectern. I just thought these were really fancy streetlights and balloons. So it looks like you have to negotiate with Scar individually. What's a large lot? Hang on. How long have these been getting away with this? You guys see this, right? Huh. They just vanished. Weird. Oh, there's another one. Wait, where did it go? Something weird is happening here. I don't know if you guys know this, but I have everyone's doors labeled, and I've got them stored in multiple shulker boxes. So I need to do a bit of maintenance in the barge. I've created this whole extra new space, but I haven't actually done anything with it. So I actually need to move some of the logs over. While I move all of this stuff over, why don't I have a quick chat about my new series. Basically, I started a new series called Third Life. It's a Minecraft hardcore experience, but with a little bit of a twist. And it's definitely worth giving a shot if you didn't already. It looks like most of you already clicked it. You have no idea how scared I was about uploading something different, because I've been doing Hermitcraft now for over 3 years, and it's kind of taken over my channel. And I just wanted to try something different with a different vibe that took the pressure off, because Hermitcraft videos, I love them. I love making Hermitcraft videos. They are amazing. But they do take up an awful lot of time. As in, it takes me about 3 to 4 days to make one. And if I'm busy at any point, that Hermitcraft video gets delayed and delayed and delayed, and it really does pile on the stress, essentially. So having a different series that's a bit easier to upload is a huge stress reliever for me. So the fact that people have not only clicked on the video, but they seem to have enjoyed it, I just have to say massive thank you. It means everything to me. So if you haven't checked it out, do give it a go. And also, I can't believe this. Now, you know me, I don't ever really ask for subscriptions on YouTube, but uploading that video, I did actually at the end of the video say, hey, do you want to subscribe? And I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. It was like 10,000 people in one day. It was absolutely insane. So there must be a lot of people that are watching this episode that aren't subscribed. If you're not, please do consider it, because it does actually help the channel quite a lot. Anyway, that was a bit of a real talk there for a second. But basically, it's all good things. Hermitcraft videos will not be interrupted by the new series, simply because the new series doesn't take long to record at all. We record it all in one session and one evening. Basically, it means I'm less stressed out during the week, and I can work on other things like Hermitcraft. So it's basically a win-win. More videos overall. But anyway, enough of that. We've got some movements to do. Here we go. We've got a brand new log stand. I've been meaning to do that for a while now, so I'm glad that that's out the way. Got everything. I think that looks pretty nice. I still need to do a lot of decorating in here anyway. I mean, there's a lot to do in general, but I'm glad that that's out the way. Just need to put the price on. There we go. Okay, I think I've had a long enough break from the HCBBS, and I'm quite ready to get back into it, because this project, unless I just sort of grit my teeth and get it done, it's basically not gonna get done. So let's get into another time-lapse of building this thing and try and get a bit more done. There is a whole, well, another minute's worth of track to try and get. Maybe I can kind of cheat a little bit in the sense that I can slow down the player a little bit with some trickery. But other than that, there's not a lot I can do. But the good news is I still have a lot of space to work with up here. So let's see what we can get done in the rest of this episode. Let's go! I hope you like throwbacks, because we are done with the second half of the HCBBS. In fact, I've done all the segments that I want to make. So we've already been through these and all the secrets. I will admit there's still a little bit of work to do, but I have added, as you saw in the time-lapse, a throwback to Season 6, the old base, and I tell you, it's actually really difficult to build this on a small scale, but you know what it is. You recognize that, right? Of course, only if you've watched Season 6. In fact, some of these may not make any sense at all. This is Impulse's bit. We've been through this, and then we go to the Hall of Jokes and over the lovely, calming Saws of Madness. Right, so there's two options here. You can either turn left up the secret passage there, or you turn right. And admittedly, they go through the same sort of thing. It's a pitch black room. It's meant to be really difficult to see where the shulker boxes are as you go through. Right, now we're on to the new segment where we get to... Man, I think this is the only time we're going to see him again. It is the Poultry Cave, or a miniature version of the Poultry Cave. And I didn't really know what to do for these two rooms here, but then I just got kind of like a hit of nostalgia, and I wanted to make something for everyone that's been around for a long time and would recognize what these are. And the second room is a throwback also to Season 6, and this is Ren Bob's RV. So the track actually goes through there, and this is what I mean. I've still got a little bit of decorating to do, but the actual track is now complete, even if there's... I need to add a few more secrets and such, but other than that, this will take you all the way to the end. So, I think for the last time, we should get ourselves another test run of the HCBBS in full and hope that the track is all complete. So, I'm ready if you're ready. This is gonna be the final test pretty much for this episode at least, because I've still got a little bit of work to do, but let's do it. Here we go.
Welcome to the HCBBS, the Hermitcraft Big Barge Sweep. Your task is simple. Open shulker boxes and grab items. Here's the shulker box coming up now. See if you can open it. Oh dear, it's empty. The ones coming up, though, won't be. Your task is to grab as many items as possible, but here's the catch. You have extremely limited time. Don't dawdle and make sure you look around. Looks like you're about to begin. Good luck!
Oh, the timing of this is amazing. Through the poultry cave. Through the RV. I think the song might be a little bit too long. Okay. I don't know how long it goes on for. I'm gonna see the song through to the end. Bum. Okay, so we got quite a lot of extra time to fill. So I can make the actual song a bit shorter, or what's more likely is that I need to slow down the player through all the tracks. Now, I'm probably going to use Impulse for this, and also the track will depend on how long. And I also realize that it's so confusing because I say track as in the railway track, not the track of the record. It even confuses me sometimes. So I can either make the song a bit shorter, but then all of these little shortcuts, or well, they're not even shortcuts, all of these detours that send you on access journeys to other rarer shulker boxes, they will also increase the amount of time that you're on the rail track. So I'm going to need Impulse's help to make this all timed perfectly, but we did make it all the way to the end with no issues pretty much. So from that point, we have succeeded in making the HCBBS, and I think it's actually come out really well. There's enough diversity in all of the builds, there's some really nice jokes, and of course it's been quite a nice collaborative effort between me and Impulse. So, how do you feel about this project? It has been, oh man, I've got to admit, over like 30 to 40 hours. That's why this episode has taken me so long. I've basically just spent my entire time making this, and I can't tell you how excited I am to actually see some people play this shopping experience and see if I can make some more diamonds. But unfortunately, that is the end of today's episode. I know, I've basically just spent all of it making this, but I've enjoyed this project, and I just need to see it finished. So that's it for now. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this episode, and I shall see you in the next one, where hopefully it will be entirely finished and we can start doing a grand opening. Okay, thank you very much for watching, and good